Good day, everyone. My name is Shalame El Roble. Today, I will discuss other perspectives in how we develop. And this time, let's begin with Harter self-development concept. Basically, the way we describe ourselves and develop our self-concept. What is self-development? Self-development is a process of consciously improving oneself in various aspects of his or her life. The ultimate goal of self-development is to be self-fulfilled. Self-development is a lifelong process of learning new things and building new skills. Self-development provides us with a richer, fuller quality of life. We all know that nobody's perfect, and most of us can relate that feeling. The feeling of low self-esteem or lack of confidence. That's why self-development teach us to change those negative, self-defeating emotions into positive. Self-development, on the other hand, it focuses on one personal growth in all aspects of his or her life. It targets the areas both strengths and weaknesses. For example, if you are really good at painting or music, self-development could help you further develop that strength. So now, let's move on to self-concept. What is self-concept? Self-concept is a construct that refers to an individual perception of a self. Part of a self-concept: I'm a good student, I'm helpful, I'm beautiful, kind, trustworthy, honest, and lastly, I'm a good friend, means that self-concept is a collection of beliefs about oneself. Self-concept is how you view yourself. Self-concept tends to be more malleable when you're younger and still going through the process of self-discovery. This is how you view yourself as you go to different stages of development. There are four stages of development concept. First is early childhood, middle to later childhood, adolescence, and fourth, emerging adults. What is early childhood? The child describes himself in terms of concrete observable characteristics, material positions, behavior, and preference. In this stage, when we are young, in terms of observable characteristic, when someone asks us to describe ourselves, we can describe ourselves in the saying, I'm handsome, I'm pretty, I'm strong, I'm big, I'm small. In terms of material positions, we describe ourselves also, I have big bear, I have toy car, I have big toys, I have a lots of Barbie, I have a rocking horse, and lastly, I have bowl. That's how we view ourselves in material positions. You also describe yourselves with the behaviors like I like play toys, I like running, I like jogging, and I love watching cartoons. And your preference is I like candy, I like pizza, I love to eat cake, and I love cookies. That's how you view yourself basically in early childhood development. So now, let's move on to middle to later childhood. This stage, the self described with the use of traits like construct, example, I'm shy, kind, and smart. And this stage, you describe yourself in traits. Traits means description. When you are in grade school, you describe yourself and characteristics, and I'm shy and kind and lovable. You are no longer rely on the saying, I like candy and pizza. You describe yourself in traits like construct because you are aware to describe yourselves in terms of characteristic. What is adolescence? Adolescence is an emergence of a more abstract self-definition such as inner thoughts, emotions, and motives. In this stage, you are aware about yourself. Adolescence is a period of dramatic physical change. When you are in adolescence, you will describe yourselves by inner thoughts. Inner thoughts means monologue. Example of inner thoughts: having nervous in front of the crowd. Your attitudes of being kind and your motives like I'm doing this for my family. So that's how you description of yourselves in adolescence. So now let's discuss emerging adults. What is emerging adults? Emerging adults characterized by having a vision of a possible self. In this stage, emerging adults is distinguished by relative independence from notes and from normative expectations. This stage, we described ourselves in terms of possible self, of what do you want to be, the stage that you are conscious of want to be in the future. When you are an emerging adult, you are conscious of what you be in the future. And that's all for today. Thank you for listening.